Sean Zattel here with super lightweight contender Nahir Albright. It's fair to say, bad blood rematch, right? In Norfolk,
Yes, sir.
Virginia, May
Yeah.
16th.
hmm
Yeah, let's start there, man. How much, yeah, how much of this really is a bad blood kind of grudge match between your first fight and then beating Kelvin Davis, him winning your first fight against you, Keyshawn Davis, and how does that affect the fight itself?
I mean, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot of history there. It's a lot of unsettled things, you know what I'm saying, with everything that happened in the locker room and things like that, we just got settled in the ring, It's a lot of things that's left unsaid, left undone. So being in the ring is the best way to handle it.
I've heard like three or four different accounts of what happened that night after the Kelvin Davis fight. It doesn't have to, you don't have to go, it doesn't have to be long-winded, but just give us a brief summary once and for all. Like what exactly happened?
Man, honestly, I'm not gonna get all the way into it, but everything we said is what happened.
If you go back and check your original quotes on it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. But sometimes when fighters they don't like each other, there's a certain viciousness to the way the punches come out, a certain spite to it. And do you expect
Mhm.
that to be the case in this fight?
Nah, yeah, for sure. Like, we gonna get it on for sure.
What do looking back to the Frank Martin fight, like you came out on the front foot strong in the first round, and then you hurt him in the last couple of rounds in the second half of the fight. But then there was a dip, like rounds three, four, five, and he took control of that part of the fight.
Mhm.
Do you take anything away from that? Can you be consistent all 12 rounds this time against Keyshawn Davis?
Nah, for sure. The Frank Martin fight came on a 20-day notice. So I got like a whole training camp with Keyshawn Davis. So it's definitely gonna be way better version of me that night.
How much better do you think he's gotten since the first fight?
Um, he does some things better for sure. But I speaking for myself, I've grown a lot since the first fight. Like a whole lot.
In what ways as a fighter?
Just more mean, more vicious, more confident, more just everything. My all around IQ, everything got better.
How do you, when you got a guy like Keyshawn who has a good defense and is a really good counter puncher with a really good defense, not easy to hit, and he's got good pop, good body puncher. I mean, he's fighting extremely well right now. But what do you got to do against a guy who defends well and counter punches? Something comes back after that defense. What do you have to do to be effective against him in the rematch?
Just be Nahir Albright. Be myself. Me showing up as myself, I could take on anybody and I can figure anybody out.
What do you think of
Just be
being an
myself.
under? Oh no, go ahead, please.
Yeah, but yeah, just be myself that night. That's all.
What do you think of being an underdog in this fight?
That's regular. I ain't gonna lie. Like I've been the underdog so many times. Like even my life story is like I overcame so much. So it's like this is like regular to me. I don't really pay attention to any of that because I know what I got inside of me.
When
The
you say
fight,
overcoming things, oh, go ahead, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, the fight that I have inside of me is, I know what I'm born to do. So none of that bothers me.
When you talk about overcoming a lot of things in life, what are some of the things you're touching on there?
Just like growing up, um, just moving around a lot and I was a premature baby. You want to take it back? I was a premature baby. Like, just I was on like life support with my mom. Like to begin with, had to fight my like. I just been a fighter since day one.
I mean, I always hear how rough of a place Philly is. It's like Fight Town, USA. Was that a rough upbringing? Not to be cliche, you know what I mean? But what was that like growing up in Philadelphia?
Well, I moved back and forth from like Philly to Jersey, so it wasn't straight like Philly my whole life.
Also a rough place.
Yeah, so it was like back and forth, but it was definitely tough times. But that's where I family, like where we stick together. We just find, the truest things in life when you're going through tough times.
I saw in the video when the fight got announced, you were talking on Instagram, hey, I told him I'll fight him in his backyard and everything, and then your daughter's back there, and you're like, eat your vitamins. Does it, yeah, does it feel good to you fought successfully enough to, take care of your kids from being a professional and everything?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's like the greatest feeling, bro. Like the fact, yeah, like you said, the fact that I really fought my way up to the top, and you know, and there's so much more to come for me. Like this is just the beginning of the world seeing me. You know what I'm saying? I have so much more to give, so much more to share, but it was all through God. I gotta give glory to God for, what I'm saying, for everything.
Yeah, it's all these points, man. Is there a chip on your shoulder, an extra motivation when it's like, he's supposed to win this fight. He's the silver medalist. He's the 26-year-old star. And Nahir Albright can fight, but at the end of the day, he's just supposed to be a tough, savvy veteran professional from Philly, and the star from Norfolk. He's supposed to win, and you don't have that kind of
Hmm.
foundation of the Olympics and everything. What do you
Yeah,
make of all that, Nahir?
it's gonna make for a better story. It's gonna be a better story. So I love it. I love it. Now y'all can really see. Now y'all can really see God's power. Now y'all can really see someone who overcame. It's a better story. So I love it.
Do you think though that this is going to require an effort of a lifetime, like by like the best preparation that you've ever had, and how do you go about making that so?
Nah, it's definitely you gotta take it for what it is. It's a big stage, big opportunity. So I'm gonna cross my eyes, dot my T's, do what I gotta do, make the sacrifices, and go out there and execute.
Does there got to be a I know, and again, not to get too, I know you got to keep things close to chest, game plan wise, but does there have to be a high volume of punches against this guy? Because again, he's tough to hit with one or two and that kind of things. And does a fight break out? I know it's two skilled fighters, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I just gotta go out there and be Nahir Albright.
Hmm.
Just be myself, be Nahir Albright, and everything gonna be all bright. Say nah.
That's good. Good. When you get two fighters from like okay, when Beterbiev and Bivol when they mixed it up for two fights, it's like two high level Russian background, Russian amateurs, and the styles mesh the way they mesh. And Morales and Barrera, we got
Yeah.
Inoue and Nakatani and Ramirez, and you put those two. Here you guys are, two athletic, fast, black American fighters, one from the East Coast Philly, the other from the DMV area. And I
Mhm.
thought the first fight, it played out with a lot of high skill level. And if you enjoy your boxing, it was some really nice things to see, countering the counters on both sides. And how much do you enjoy fighting in a fight like that? And how much do you think fans should appreciate this kind of style matchup?
Man, fans definitely gonna get their money's worth. Like, it's gonna be a fight. It's a fight. It's gonna be war.
Mm. You think you guys will all dap it up when it's all over?
I don't know. We're gonna have to. That's to be determined. We're gonna see.
I would bet yes. That's just me. I think.
Hey, the fans. We gonna have. Y'all gonna have to wait and see.
What did you think of him last time out against Jermaine Ortiz?
um, I think he made adjustments. Uh, it was a good fight.
What do you say to fans who were because he actually got some flack for doing this rematch, even though he's talked about wanting to do it ever since you beat Kelvin Davis, but they were like, "Oh, you were calling out Devin Haney and you're calling out all these guys, and now it's not here,
Yeah,
all right." What do you say to the fans who are saying that?
I say just keep watching. Y'all watching me involved, and y'all gonna keep seeing my name everywhere. So the people that love me, I love y'all. The people that don't love me, y'all just gonna have to keep seeing me, man. And when y'all ready to come on to to the other side and start supporting, then it's all love.
Any message to Keyshawn Davis and the whole of Norfolk that'll be coming out to support him?
Just be ready for war, bro. Just be ready.
Mm. How do you obviously see yourself winning the fight? How do you see it playing out? How do you see yourself getting your hand raised? In what fashion?
I just see myself winning. Like any way that it gotta come, I just see myself winning.
And before you get out of here, man, being that you're from Philly, um, what do you think of the Jaron Ennis Sandor Zayas fight?
Hey, that's a good joint. I think Ennis gonna do his thing. Ennis gonna shine and show he top dog of the division.
Do you see that fight going the distance?
It might, but somebody definitely getting dropped. Like I definitely see a drop happening in the fight.
Yeah. How many rounds have you sparred with Jaron Ennis over the years?
I never sparred Ennis.
Really?
Yeah, I never sparred with Ennis. Nope.
Yeah, because I know you're a couple. He was a welterweight, you were a lightweight, and
Hmm.
all that. Have you been seen him spar quite a bit in the dungeon with Bozy?
Yeah, I saw him spar a couple times. Yep. Yeah.
Where does he rank amongst the most special talents you've seen in the sport up close?
Um, I mean, definitely he's definitely up there. Like, I mean, he's a great fighter.
Yeah, who's on that short list? Not including Nahir Albright, or you
The short list of great fighters that I see
up close. Where
up close.
yeah.
My little brother, Isaiah Johnson, he's yet to hit the mainstream, but his talent is crazy. Like the world gonna see him soon. I also have a cousin, Quadir Albright, who just straight
Mhm.
knocking people out. He's another talent that's gonna come on the scene. And yeah, you could definitely put Ennis in there.
Those are the three.
Yeah, that's the three.
Isaiah Johnson, Quadir Albright, Jerron Ennis.
Yeah.
All right. Hey man, I appreciate your time not here. Have a good fight in Virginia next month, man. Is there anything else you want to let be known before you get out of here?
I just want to let it be known that reason I'm going to Norfolk is because God sent me on a mission and I'm going to complete the mission. That's it.
Appreciate you, man. Have a good fight.
All right, thank you.